Welcome to Jafric Radio, Ghana's #1 radio station in Tokyo, Japan. A platform for Africans in the diaspora in Japan to connect with the world. Today on Jafric Radio, we are extremely honored to interview the gold medalist. The gold medalist from All Africa Games high jump champion, Evans Yamoah of Ghana. We would also love to give a big thanks to Diplomacy LLC for connecting Jafric Radio with Evans. Let me welcome Mr. Evans to the show. Today we are connected live to the United States of America. Mr. Evans, can you hear me, please?
Yeah, you perfect, loud and clear.
Good. Mr. Evans, a big congratulations to your gold medal at the All Africa Games. You made our homeland, Ghana, extremely proud. What is it like to win a gold medal in All Africa, the biggest sports event in Africa, held in our motherland, Ghana, to become the first Ghanaian male high jumper to win a gold medal?
All right, so first of all, I'd like to extend my greetings to all Ghanaians and all people of Tokyo, Japan. And I'd like to extend a warm welcome and a warm thank you also to the lady who reached out to me and yourself for giving me this platform to share my experience in the All African Games. And back to the initial question, first of all, I feel like the people of Ghana really played their part in this gold medal. It wasn't all about me. I came in as an athlete who was just like preparing to represent his country. And having competed in the University of Ghana, I had like a whole lot of pressure on me. I wouldn't call it pressure, but then I felt like I'm going back home to give the lovely people of Ghana something to talk about. And our target has been so much on football. It's always about like the men's soccer team, the men's football team. So we having this privilege of hosting the All African Games, I feel like, okay, I wanted to change the narrative of Ghana athletics, because most of the focus is on like football, that's like soccer. So I just went to perform, to put myself out there. First of all, I wasn't like expecting myself to win, but I had this like champion mentality, and I know going back to the University of Ghana, that's where I've competed all my life before coming to the US. So I felt like a huge responsibility was on my shoulder. I needed to like prove a point, because before I left Ghana, I was like jumping, but then I wasn't like jumping really high.
Right.
And they really loved my performances. So going back there and having heard me doing great in the United States, I felt like, okay, this is the time to prove myself to Ghanaians, to people watching. And I went to the competition. Ghanaians never disappointed me. They showed up in their numbers to cheer me on, to push me. And I was like, I only see this in football matches whenever the national team is playing. Then all of a sudden in track and field at this level, then that tells me how much Ghanaians really love to support their own. So having won the gold medal is not just for myself, it's for Ghana as a whole, it's for University of Central Missouri as a whole, it's for the whole African country as a whole. So I feel honored, I feel so humbled, and I feel like it's a stepping stone. So having won the African Championship is like a huge responsibility on my shoulder now. So it's going to help me push towards the future.
Wow. Once again, congratulations. In Japanese, we will say omedetou gozaimasu.
Omedetou gozaimasu.
Oh, wow! Can you tell us a little bit about Evans? Who is Evans? I mean, from your childhood to college, briefly, please.
Okay, so everyone would know me as like Evans Yamoah, but my full name is Evans Kadman Kwabnadufu Jr. Wow. And I was born in the eastern part of Ghana, that's Asamankese.
Oh
My
wow. Okay.
parents, yeah, my dad is from the Central. He's from Agnes. My mom is from Asamankese as well. I grew up in Asamankese, attended most of my education in Asamankese till my dad was transferred. My dad is a policeman, and my
Okay.
mom is a teacher. Right? So my dad got transferred to Accra, so I moved to Accra with him in 2009. Did most of my schooling in Accra. Then I went to high school. That's in Central Region. I went back to my dad's city, that's Agnes,
Okay.
where I was just playing football. So growing up, football was like my passion. I had passion for football. I did nothing like track related, did not any other sports. Then my dad wanted me to focus on my academics rather than do sports. So
Yeah.
I I played football. Then in my senior year, I was like, okay, I was going for a football practice. Then I saw them high jumping. So I just seized over the bar, like I used my legs over the bar. Then I would continue to go play my football. Then my best friend, who was my teammate in Ghana, was like, "Hey, do you know what you just did? You just cleared the school record
Wow.
with your legs." And I was like, "There's no way I did that. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just
Jumping.
going. Yeah, I was just doing my thing. So no experience, no knowledge. I just went to play my football and I did that thing. Then our PE master, I've said that kid later on. I was like, "Hey kid, I heard you did this. Can you do it again?" And I was like, "I don't think I'll be able to do it again." So that's about it. And he was like, "Well, we could develop you to become like one of the best if you really want to."
Wow.
Then I started developing the passion for high jump because my best friend was high jumping, and his name is Mano Desu. He started from like Form 1 to Form 3, so I was learning from him. Then from there we went to inter schools. He won gold, I won silver. Then went to Super Zona. So it was like basically the two of us winning every time.
Right. Wow.
And it made me feel good because he's winning, I'm winning, we both winning. So
Right.
why don't I continue this? And I channeled all my energy to athletics now. Then I went to the university. That's like when we went to Super Zona, that's when University of Ghana. We want you to be jumping for the University of Ghana. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So it was there. My former coach, Emmanuel Bruce Okan, really transformed me from just a raw talent to a high jumper.
How did your coach transfer you, to become a really good high jumper?
So basically in like high school, you're not exposed to so many equipment. All you have is like your coach's knowledge. Do this drill, do this exercise. Then you go jump. But moving from high school to college, like university, so I was exposed to this equipment and I was training more than I used to, because in high school it was like the school first before sports. So sports was like whenever you're done with classes. But in the University of Ghana, I was like balancing between school and athletics since I was there for both. So he shaped my technique on top of the bar, my run, everything. Like it was the mechanic part, like the mechanics, my idea. So that was when we were doing like more of watching high jump videos. What makes a really good high jumper, where I didn't get an opportunity in like high school. So it was like that transformation that really changed it. Then in my final year in the University of Ghana, University of Central Missouri in the US, reached out to me. I was like, "Hey, we've seen your videos on the internet. We want to join you. We want you to join us here. How do you what do you think about it?" I was like, "Yeah. I always want to come to the US, so this would be a good start for me." I came here, fast forward, I had the national record in a week of coming here.
Really?
Yes.
How
It
many
was like
feet?
the little thing they did to me. The national record was 210. Either 210 or 212 if my memory serves me right. Then I came here the first week. I jumped 214. That was a new national record.
Wow.
Then the following weekend, I jumped 218. That became a new national record.
Wow.
Then during one of our meets, I jumped 220 to end the indoor and became a new national record. So it was like
Wow.
fast forward transformation, and also the whole thing was like a new coaching experience being added to what I already know, new equipment, new teammates, new nutrition, and all that. So it was like a change of environment, like really pushed me into becoming like one of the best to have ever emerged from.
Okay. Thank you so much. How did you feel when you heard the national anthem to be sung just for you when you won the gold medal?
So about the national anthem, it wasn't just for me, Kadman Yamoah. When I saw the whole stadium get up to listen to the national anthem, I felt so proud, so honored. And it's like, and I had my family in the stands as well. My parents, my nephews, everyone came to watch me. So
all
having seen
the
myself in the big
Ebusia
screen,
came in and tie your back.
yes. So having seen myself on the big screen and like the lovely people of Ghana like watching me,
Right.
like I wanted to cry at that moment. So it was like that joy, because I've always wanted to wear the national jersey for football, whatever it being. So having done it in athletics and high jump, the national anthem being played for a high jumper. So when it was my turn to listen to the national anthem, that made me really feel like a Ghanaian, like a true Ghanaian, a proud Ghanaian.
Oh, I wish I was there that day. I wish I could be in Ghana to see or experience that moment. Yeah.
It was a lovely experience. It was a lovely experience.
And how was it like bringing the medal back, to your athletic team in the US? How was everyone reacting? And, all those international students in university.
You watch the videos from the African Games, you realize there was a white man in a Ghana jersey.
Yeah. This guy.
Yes, that was my coach. That's my coach here in the university, Christopher
Oh.
Goodwin. He flew all the way from the US to come coach me.
Wow.
When I won that gold medal, and I don't know whatever he engineered with the rest of the people here in the University of Central Missouri. As soon as we touched down, we were picked up in the airport. There was a huge crowd waiting for me here.
How was the feeling? How was the feeling?
It made me feel like it really humbled me as an individual.
Right.
Because here I am thinking I'm just a Ghanaian champion. I come back and there's a whole crowd of different people from other walks of life like waiting for me. Nobody knew me in the university other than my teammates, but then here's like a lot of people waiting for me. And it's lasted like 2 weeks. I'll be working on campus and people be like, oh, you're that kid. We've seen your videos. Congratulations. I received emails from professors, email from people I don't even know. I walk through town and people meet me and be like, hey, you're that kid in the news. I was like, it happened in Ghana and it happened in Africa. So how you guys, I know like by the help of social media, but they really sold my image as an athlete. Like they really did a good job. They put me in their graphics, in their TV channels, social media platform and all that. So it was like that gold medal really helped put Ghana on a map and also in the faces of like Central Missouri. And other people wanted to come join the athletics team as a result. They were like, hey, I was once a runner in high school and I haven't seen you jump. I just want to join to see how best they could shape me. I was like, yeah, why not? So it was like people were inspired. People like thought University of Central Missouri is being sold to Ghana, it's being sold to Africa. Since I'm from the University of Central Missouri too. And also people from Ghana also feel like I've sold Ghana to the United States. So I've been like a mediator. I've been in like the middle part to connect these two worlds. So it felt like so honoring doing that.
A superhero for both continents, from Africa, for Ghana, and also for Central Missouri. So after receiving this gold medal, did you show it to your mom and dad?
I have so many pictures of them having a gold medal. That gold medal wasn't mine for 24 hours. It was just theirs. We were just taking pictures. They had to take it home. So I was leaving to the US and they brought it back to me. And my mom especially had like a huge interest before I even went to jump. She called me She called me on Thursday. I high jumped on Friday. She called me on Thursday and was like, "Hey kid, I need just one thing from you. I need a gold medal from you, so we could sell you to the rest of the world. Like we could sell you to my staff members, to other friends, colleagues, and say this is my kid. I'm proud of you already, but I just need this from you." And I was like, I'm competing against like top-notch
yeah,
high
mommy,
jumpers.
Oh, over your boy.
Yes.
It's almost like, yeah,
Yes.
sorry.
Really, my mom and dad that really like spoke to me throughout the night because I was changed.
Or what type of a futuo did they give you?
So most especially my mom was like, this is my home ground, this is my home soil. And I should consider it like me defending the country. And I wouldn't want any other African country to come to Ghana to wage war on us and win. So if I'm going in as a warrior for Ghana, which my name stands for a warrior, all my names is like basically, if Evans means warrior, Cadman means warrior, and Yamoah means like a horse. So I'm a warrior's horse. So if I'm supposed to defend Ghana, that's what the jersey I'm wearing represents. So I should go in all out, do the best I can, and make sure all Ghanaians see that I'm putting in the effort. So it wouldn't be like they wasted their money to bring me to Ghana, and I did my job. So I should go in, go all out, fight so hard, and she knows I can do it. She believes in me. Then my dad, who's been on both sides, he did athletics back in the days, he did football back in the days. He was like, I just need you to be mentally ready, because you are here. In as much as you have whatever is going on in your head, you might feel sick, you might feel depressed, you might feel all sort of like emotions going on. It is at this point that we need you to like really lock in, be focused, and go all out. That's all like my dad could say, because he's been an athlete before, so he knows how he feels. So they really held me down mentally and physically. They were there.
You own your mom, your coach, and your dad. A big,
Yes.
I mean, kansha te ego de nantindaro. Appreciation, yeah. It's first time in history for Ghanaian or for Ghana to have a gold medal in high jump.
Yes. So I heard, because personally I'm not, I don't follow athletics. I don't.
It's the
For
first
my
time in
personal
history.
peace of mind, yes, I don't follow athletics. So when they told me, I was like, really? I'm surprised. So having been in the history books of Ghana, like, yes, I'm extremely happy to do that.
I'm gonna move a little bit to your private life. What is your favorite food? Tell me.
I love food. I really like food. And my mom keeps telling me, you eat a lot, but you don't grow fat. So my favorite food would be so many, but I'll narrow it down to rice balls. That's a mutual.
You know, in Japan, if you say rice ball, they'll say onigiri. How do I say? To concentrate on your training. What do you do?
So I have music I listen when I'm pre-workout, before workout.
What type of music?
I listen to. So before workout, I listen to Sarkodie song Countryside with Black Sheriff. That music alone like keeps me going. Then when I go for track meets, like competitions, I listen to a Bob Marley song, Redemption song.
Oh, Redemption.
Just to like ease myself into the moment.
Right.
Then I go back to Countryside. So it's like these two music, it's on repeat on my phone every now and then before my meets. So
what music were you listening or you were like focusing before you jumped the last one?
I was listening to Countryside as usual. That's me. I don't change my routine. That's me. If one thing works for me, I just stick to it until something else comes to better or like push it away. So I was listening to Countryside, and during the games, we couldn't send any technology to the arena. So my fellow Vandals were in the stands singing their Jama song, and I knew every piece of it because I was from that hall, the remote hall. So every song they were singing, I was singing along. I wasn't pressured by the other athletes. I was just tapping into the energy they were producing from the crowd. And everyone knows me. Everyone who watches my high jump knows like I'm that guy who channels his energy from the stands. So
what are your thoughts about the athletics events or like sector in Ghana. What do you think about it, and what should be done about it? What should be improved so that we can have more people like you for the nation Ghana?
Whenever an athlete is discovered at the very grassroots, there should be a smooth transition from the grassroots to, let's say, to the schooling level, like let's say primary school, to high school, to the university level, to being an elite level, like an elite athlete. If that transition is there, we wouldn't have a struggle as to developing athletes, because I feel like we have so many athletes in Ghana, so many athletes that if we pay our attention to the grassroots, that's where it always starts from. Because to be fair, I never knew I had like a talent in athletics.
Right.
We have the Junior Olympics being organized every year, which is like producing so many athletes now, which is good. So if there's this smooth transition, everything's going to be great. And if they find a balance where athletes graduate from college, like the university level, instead of going to the national service, instead of going to do national service, there could be some form of athletics program they could transition into. Let's say half of national service, then they could focus on their track for the next half. That would be great, because most of these athletes graduate from college and we don't even hear about them anymore because they've chosen their life. So if we really want to produce like best athletes, we should focus on the grassroots, and also we shouldn't let like the athletes just progress through university and just dip. That's my little advice I could give to the country.
Thank you so much, Mr. Evans Yamoah, for your time. What time is it now in the States?
It's 8:47 p.m. I mean, I'm actually getting something to eat because I came back from practice and I saw Aki's message on LinkedIn. I was like, oh, it nearly skipped me. So I had to like really hop on and
thank you so much.
Because she's been really wanting this, and I feel like, yes, I have to do it. I have to do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My last question. If you can tell us your vision to the coming year.
So my vision as an athlete is to represent Ghana on the bigger platform. That's the Olympics.
Oh wow!
That's my vision for like the rest of my career.
Hey, the next Olympics.
It might not be now. It might be now, because I can't. I don't hold my destiny in my hand. So it could be this Olympics. It could be the next Olympics. It could be anyone. Because right now I'm preparing to go to this Olympics. Like I'm trying to qualify.
Right.
What
are the qualifications to be able to get the ticket for Olympics?
So I have to either jump 233. That's the qualification mark. Or I could use points to qualify. So with regards to points, I'm just 5 competitions away in qualifying. That's top class competitions, not just my college level competitions.
Those don't give competitions, like if you say top,
like class A, we have like the Diamond League. We have like the pen relays. There are like competitions where elite athletes are performing in, not just college students. Yeah, so college sports is like class F. They categorize as class F. So I need 5 class A competitions to automatically qualify for the Olympics. I'm still a college student. That's 1. 2, it takes like exceptional talent to get in the class A. Even though I'm an African champion, but my height, the 223 I jumped, doesn't put me in there. In the coming weeks, if I'm able to jump 226 and above, then getting me into these competitions will be like really easy. Which my coach and I are doing like wonderful works here. So I have the 226 and the 233 in my legs. I just have to do it.
Gambate. Do your best.
Hopefully.
All the best.
Yes, hopefully. If God is on my side, yes, I'll do it.
God is by your side, man. That God that made you to win the Africa Games will be with you and push you to the Olympics as well.
Amen.
Do you have any advice for the youth?
Yes, my advice to everyone who is listening is, first, you put God first in everything you do. You acknowledge God in the little things, the bigger picture, and whenever your prayers are answered, you acknowledge Him, because He is the one who's going to put you in a path like you don't even dream of. I didn't even dream of being here. If not for God, I wouldn't have been here. So I acknowledge God in everything I do. And also, secondly, in as much as you have a talent, you should put your education first. So it's education plus your talent that's going to pave way for you to reach larger audience, for you to be on bigger stage. Because what's a talent without education? You'll be a lost soul. So I would advise the youth to pay more attention to their education and whatever special talent they have. Then thirdly, keep grinding. No matter how hard, no matter how difficult life is, just don't give up. Leave your comfort zone and just go pursue what you want. Pursue your dream. Be that person you want to be. So it's all about grinding hard.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said, forward ever,
Backwards never.
Never. Thank you.
Yes.
Medase. Arigato.
It's
Thank you
Medase.
so
It's
much.
Medase.
Yo. And yeah, good night and talk to you soon.
Yes, sure.
We'll make
sure.
We'll make another interview before the Olympics. You are the Olympic
Amen.
athlete for Ghana 2024
Amen.
in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I receive it. Thank you.
Amen.
Yamoah Group. That's, I believe it's from, anyway, Evans Cartman. Oh, he has absolutely sold that. With space to spare, and they do the Sioux celebration of Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's not going to lose this. He's not leaving this to come back. He wants to win this outright.
This is turning out to be some competition. This is the superstar Ghanaians didn't know about, that they didn't know they had. Lots have been speaking about the others.
Look, and the camaraderie with the other jumpers is just incredible. He's such a showman, and he's turning on the banners and turning on the heat on the other jumpers. The pressure now will be on Links, Info Benjamin, Abobi, Chuanello.
Look at how high above the bar he was. This is phenomenal.
It's as clean a jump.
So when the good time comes and the money pile up for the countryside, if you don't wanna go see the people will stack for the ride inside. They go see we for countryside. If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go, oh. For countryside. If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go, oh. For countryside. If you die, they go see we, oh. They go follow man them go, oh. For countryside.
This is Jafric Radio.